Tony Ryan didn't quite cut it as an AFL footballer, but when he traded his boots for a camera, things improved rapidly. Now he sells sports calendars all over the world. We caught up with him madly preparing for his latest launch. As with many small businesses, for Tony Ryan, the line between home and work life is heavily blurred. Probably because this inner city warehouse is his home, office and studio. The story of Tony's company, Down Under Creations, dates back to 1989. After a less than spectacular footy career, Tony stumbled into the gym poster business, which at the time was dominated by the Americans.
In the early years, it was pretty hard to make $1, so I got the posters. They looked great, and I had an old wagon, a Sigma wagon, and I used to drive around all the gyms in Melbourne and sell out of the back of the wagon and made quite good money.
Poster sales went through the roof, and Tony's fledgling company was off the ground. With the money he made from posters, he was able to create a calendar called Pumped Up Down Under, which he's shooting for this morning.
Nice boots. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. We might have an audience too, I think.
Really?
Oh, yeah, the people in the factory.
No.
You're a big girl.
I'll handle it.
The joys of location shooting. Stacey's an Adelaide girl, and this is her first calendar.
That top will be really good, but see how you go with bottoms. So you're just going to do some makeup?
Give you a yell when I'll show you what else
Alright, give us the yell when you get your makeup. Oh, that looks awesome. Geez, your body's in great shape. You've been hitting the weights or something?
Running.
No, you look great. Okay, cool.
Tony was destined to run his own business. His father and his grandfather before him ran a successful engineering firm that remained debt-free for its 50 years of existence.
Dad's always taught me to work on cash, so I think I had $500 to start the business. In the first place, everyone worked on a commission, and then it was just selling out of the back of the car, and the more cash I built up, the more business I went into, and the bigger the business I went into. I'm going to get my camera. You want to put your oil on?
Yeah.
Down Under Creations now turns over around $500,000 a year, and with just one full-time employee, Tony, it's making him big bucks. He's also creative when it comes to keeping the costs down. No need to fly to the Bahamas for a beach shoot. A neighbouring warehouse will do just fine.
You can see the ocean down there. So the look that you're going to have is that sort of far and the wave look, and you're watching the waves?
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
3, 2, 1. So just scan your face around as if you can see the ocean everywhere. That's it. Good. What about a high look, like dreamy, like you're getting sick of waiting for this guy? Or girl? Better be a girl this time, I think. We've had enough guys that you've been waiting for.
A year after Pumped Up Down Under began, Tony started an Aussie rules calendar called Men for All Seasons. He releases both calendars at the same time, which means it's a mad rush to get everything finished.
Get the right light.
When Tony's footy calendar first graced the shelves, the AFL launched its own version in opposition, a battle the newspapers dubbed the Beefcake Footy Wars. Tony emerged the winner and discovered the power of publicity. In fact, over the years, Tony's calendars have had thousands of dollars in free advertising.
Hello, how are you?
Tony's from a very close-knit family, but with his parents living interstate, it's up to his uncle Leo to offer a helping hand. Today, he and Tony are looking through the proofs from last week's shoots.
What about that shot?
Well, that seems to have more depth to it, meaning than this one. It looks a bit vague.
Yeah.
The happier shots appeal to me.
Yeah, I don't know with the girls whether they do or not. I think the girls just want to see him looking good.
He's a good photographer, obviously. We see that visually. But to watch how he has adapted himself to business to make this successful has been amazing.
It appears Stacey's organised a little surprise for Tony. Her mum Michelle is in town from Adelaide and she's dropped by to look at Stacey's shots. What will she think?
Hello. Good.